Denmark, known for its fairy tale landscapes, progressive social policies, and high standards of living, has long been a beacon for those seeking a better life. Yet, the story of immigration in Denmark is not one of seamless integration. It is a narrative woven with ambition, challenges, policies, and evolving identities that reflect the global shift toward more diverse societies. Before we continue, please support the channel by pressing the like button, share, and hit subscribe. Thank you. Denmark's relationship with immigration began to shift significantly after World War II. During the post-war period, the country, like much of Western Europe, was in need of labor to rebuild its economy. This marked the start of a new chapter, with the arrival of foreign workers, especially from Turkey, Yugoslavia, and Pakistan in the 1960s and 70s. These immigrants, primarily recruited for industrial labor, were often viewed as temporary, a workforce that would return home once the economy recovered. However, many of these workers stayed and brought their families, laying the groundwork for Denmark's first significant immigrant communities. With this change, Denmark's relatively homogeneous society began to experience its first real exposure to cultural diversity. Over the next few decades, the country's immigration landscape expanded, influenced by political and humanitarian causes, such as the Balkan Wars in the 1990s and the ongoing conflicts in the Middle East. In recent years, Denmark's immigrant population has diversified further. According to the latest census, around 13% of Denmark's population is foreign-born, with a significant portion originating from non-Western countries, including the Middle East, Africa, and Eastern Europe. The largest groups of immigrants come from Turkey, Iraq, Syria, and Poland, but Denmark also hosts refugees from Afghanistan, Eritrea, and Somalia. This diversification has had a profound impact on the country's cultural fabric, enriching it with new languages, traditions, and culinary influences. The Danish capital, Copenhagen, is a microcosm of this diversity, with neighborhoods such as Nørrebro being home to a vibrant mix of cultures. Here, you'll find Turkish cafes next to Somali restaurants, and Arabic, Kurdish, and Danish spoken in the same streets. These neighborhoods serve as testaments to the resilience and strength of immigrant communities that have made Denmark their home. Denmark's immigration policies have evolved significantly over the years, often mirroring the changing political landscape. In the 1980s and 90s, the country embraced a relatively liberal stance, welcoming refugees and asylum seekers in large numbers. However, in the 2000s, particularly after the 9/11 attacks and the rise of global terrorism, there was a significant shift toward more restrictive policies. The Danish government implemented measures designed to limit the number of asylum seekers, emphasizing the integration of immigrants into the labor market and society. Policies focused on Danish language acquisition, cultural understanding, and economic self-sufficiency. While these policies were meant to ensure that immigrants could contribute to Denmark's social welfare system, they also led to tensions between the Danish public and immigrant communities, particularly as economic challenges such as unemployment among immigrants persisted. One of the most controversial areas of Danish immigration policy has been the approach to refugees and asylum seekers. While Denmark has been lauded for providing refuge to those fleeing persecution, there have been debates over the extent to which Denmark should be responsible for those in need. Denmark's opt-out of the European Union's common asylum policy has allowed the government to implement stricter measures, including temporary protection status for refugees and reduced access to social services. Additionally, Denmark's approach to integration has been scrutinized, with critics arguing that it often focuses more on assimilation than the celebration of multiculturalism. While programs exist to help immigrants learn the Danish language and gain employment, the challenge remains for immigrants to overcome societal barriers like prejudice and discrimination. While Denmark offers a high quality of life, the journey for immigrants and their descendants can be challenging. Integration is an ongoing process that involves economic, social, and cultural adjustments. Immigrants often face difficulties in securing stable employment, especially in industries that require proficiency in Danish. The labor market can be a tough place for immigrants, particularly those from non-Western countries who often experience higher unemployment rates than native Danes. Education is another area where immigrants may encounter obstacles. While Denmark's education system is renowned for its quality, immigrant students often face challenges in adapting to the curriculum and overcoming language barriers. However, there has been some progress in integrating immigrant children into the educational system, with many succeeding and even excelling in higher education. Social integration also presents hurdles. Despite Denmark's reputation for social welfare, immigrants frequently report feelings of exclusion. Discrimination, often based on ethnicity, religion, or appearance, remains a significant issue, with some immigrants finding it difficult to be accepted as full members of society. Yet, there are numerous stories of resilience, with second-generation immigrants making remarkable strides in various sectors such as politics, business, and culture. Despite these challenges, immigrant communities have played a crucial role in shaping Denmark's identity. From creating new businesses to contributing to the arts, immigrants have enriched Denmark's society in countless ways. Many have become active participants in the political discourse, advocating for immigrant rights, fair treatment, and better integration policies. Denmark's immigrant population also contributes to its economy in key sectors such as healthcare, agriculture, and technology. Immigrant entrepreneurs have launched successful businesses, from tech startups to restaurants, making valuable contributions to the nation's economic prosperity. Furthermore, the arts have flourished with the input of immigrants, who bring their stories, traditions, and experiences to the forefront of Danish culture. Whether through music, film, or literature, immigrant voices are increasingly shaping the cultural landscape of Denmark. As Denmark continues to grapple with the complexities of immigration, the future will likely see more debates over the best path forward. On one hand, Denmark's economy relies on immigrant labor, and the social and cultural contributions of immigrants are undeniable. On the other hand, there are concerns about social cohesion, identity, and the strain on public services. One potential avenue for the future is fostering a more inclusive society that celebrates diversity while ensuring that all individuals have equal opportunities for success. This requires addressing issues of discrimination, improving educational outcomes for immigrant children, and creating a labor market that values the contributions of people from all backgrounds. Denmark's story of immigration is ongoing, a journey that continues to unfold as the country navigates its place in an increasingly interconnected world. The challenge remains to build a society where all its citizens, regardless of background, can thrive together, united by the values of equality, respect, and shared prosperity. As the global tides of migration show no signs of slowing, Denmark will face the delicate task of balancing national identity with the global reality of immigration. In doing so, the country can continue to evolve into a place where new arrivals are not only welcomed but celebrated for the richness they bring to the Danish tapestry. Immigration in Denmark is a story of progress, struggle, and hope. It's a reminder of the interconnectedness of the world and the shared human experience. While challenges exist, the resilience of immigrant communities, coupled with Denmark's progressive spirit, suggests that the country will continue to evolve, creating a society where all people, regardless of their origin, can contribute and prosper. We hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us bring you more amazing content. Join us here at Denmark Explained, where we uncover the wonders of Danish culture, one story at a time. See you in the next video.